Good morning, chat. What's up, guys? No, I'm not gonna be able to, scream like a fucking madman like I always do. But good morning. I hope you guys are doing good. Okay. It's kind of early in the morning and I want to wake up anybody. I don't know if anybody's awake or whatever here, but hey. Welcome to the chat. It's your boy. What it is. Dude, look at my eyes, bro. They're like bloodshot. I did just wake up, though. Usually I wake up a little bit earlier. Much better. How have you guys been? Okay. Direct's about to start. I'm really excited about... I'm gonna try both out, see how this goes. No, you're good, dude. Don't worry about it, chat. Bob. Like, if you can't hear me, I don't mind. I appreciate your support either way. Okay? Casual, how's it been, man? Good morning. Hope you're doing fine. I'm just gonna turn it off now. It's live. Let me put my camera here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, man. Hope Casual's doing fine. Hope Bob's doing fine. Okay, it started. All right. I'm really excited for Metroid, man. What's up, Bruce? Good morning. Sounds fine. You guys can hear it. Wasn't this out already? Versus Peach Poops. I thought this was out already.
Bachi.
Okay, Mark. Thanks, Loki, for the follow, dude. You're the best, man. Fala loquichos. Dude, it really looks good. Okay. They really do look good, man. The 3 remaking this one.
Hello, everyone.
I just wish they hadn't censored it.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll
I don't know if I can in good conscience
upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Buy them. I shouldn't have played this game. Dragon Quest is awesome,
Direct
dude.
for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in for that as well.
Yeah, I think playing something like those remakes of Dragon Quest is going to be
Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD
way more
2D
insane than
remake
playing like the
from
Pixel
Square
remasters
Enix.
for Final Fantasy, the 1 and 2.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information.
It looks
in
really
the
good.
future. Okay, let's see the first.
It's kind of
batch
like
headlines.
Escape from dire
in
straits.
between making a full-blown remake and just a remaster, right? So just a remaster would be like the Pixel remasters from Final Fantasy, and a full-blown remake would be,
2 minutes until oxygen
current.
0.
You 3D model, you do all that shit, right?
Help me. Please help me, Dante.
Oh shit!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special
Oh,
agent
dude, this
with
is
a
lit.
sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris.
So yeah,
an
I
only
played the
idol
beginning
who's
of
been
the first
trapped in
eye.
a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts.
This is written by one of my favorite,
Dive into a
I
subject's
guess,
dreams
visual
to
novel
reveal
creators, man. I don't
clues
know if you're gonna call it
deep
visual
within their
novel,
psyche. And solve
but the guy who
mind-bending
did,
puzzles in
the guy who did
an explorable
999,
environment.
The nunnery games.
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality.
I'm really happy because this guy's games are amazing,
No
dude.
sleep for Kaname Date from the Somnium
And the
Files.
fact that we're getting a
Launches on
third
Nintendo
game
Switch system
just
July
means
25th.
that, you know, I did okay. I didn't know if it did well with the public or whatever, right?
Unleash the supernatural. A
She's really good
classic
apparently,
Atlas
considering
action
picking up. It
RPG
is. It
returns
is. Yeah.
with remastered HD graphics
I used to call it
and
AI.
enhanced gameplay.
But it makes sense to
Set in
call it
capital
I
city in the
because,
year
like,
Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha
the-
makes his living as an apprentice
the
detective.
main AI
But
girl,
unbeknownst to others,
her name
he
is
also fights
Aiba,
alongside demons as a devil
which is
summoner.
like a
To protect the capital,
fusion of
Raido must investigate
AI
a series of supernatural
and eyeball.
cases. Fight
It really is what it
real-time
is.
battles
Aiba.
alongside demons you summon.
So I guess that's what you call it I.
Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is
And
the
then
key to
SMT, right.
victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
This one seems fun too, man.
Guide Raido through a series of strange
mean-
incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers
Can't go
a
wrong with
conspiracy
SMT, dude.
that will shake the capital to its core.
But I do
Raido
feel it's a little bit better on like a
Remastered,
mobile
the
console.
Mystery of the
Yeah.
Soulless Army
Raido.
launches on Nintendo Switch June 19. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
2 months from now.
Consume darkness. With your
But
memories
the-
gone, you have been summoned
the
to a
new
strange,
age game, man,
unfamiliar
I'm down.
world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is
Metroidvania?
this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins.
I got this one.
As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift
I
and
love the name
combine with
Puck, dude.
to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
Oh, he's a just goes back, man.
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile.
Yeah, it's definitely a
When
Metroidvania.
facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the
Oh.
Gaia form to unleash
Damn.
powerful attacks. By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used
So it has
to
a
enhance your
Kerbo.
abilities.
Pac-Man Metroidvania.
Work to uncover Puck's true
It's kind of a
goal
Kerbal mechanics.
and devour enemies to survive.
I miss
this
Kirby,
cruel
by the way.
world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
So it is a Pac-Man IP though.
The rhythmic
Yeah,
march
I thought it was
begins.
just like, you know, teeting on the edge of,
Remasters of Patapon and
you know,
Patapon
what
2
is
are
acceptable
dropping
here
onto
as far as
Nintendo
like
Switch
IP.
as
Pac-Man but
one
edgy,
bundle.
apparently.
Play your drum to the beat.
Apparently
and
that
give
is
different
exactly what
commands
it
to
is.
The Patapon Army.
Yeah, patapon,
For example,
patapon.
Pata advances them forward. While Patapon has them attack. And if you string together
game's
combos
also
with
fun.
good timing,
It's an
the
older game,
Patapons
right?
enter
But-
fever mode and get a big boost in power.
I wonder why it wasn't on Switch
From the
yet.
horse-riding
Like it's a Sony
Cubapon
IP, sure,
to the
but like
shield-savvy Tatepon.
it's a PSP game, dude.
Build up your battalion to
It's
take
been a
on
while since we've
hordes
had
of
Patapon.
fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own
Edgy
drum.
Pac-Man is crazy. But like,
Lead the Patapons
apparently it
and
really is
march
Pac-Man.
forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th.
crazy shit. I'm still trying to get over the
Welcome
Pac-Man
to
at
Zephyr
Metroidvania.
Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Whole Night Silk
First
Song.
cropping up on the Nintendo DS system.
That'd be cool.
This immersive farming
I mean, how long have
sim
we
has
had,
no
like,
shortage
dude.
of activities to get up to.
It has to be over like 6-7 years, right? That people have been asking for
Tend to your
Silk
farm
Song.
while growing crops and caring for animals.
Someone in chat yesterday, I think it was
Then
Astra,
sell your produce and other wares at the
they called
town's
out New
weekly
Animal
bazaar.
Crossing for Switch 2.
As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once
That'd be
famous
good.
market regain its former splendor.
I do think that every single game
can
that we
also
get today is
get to
going to be
know
for
the
Switch
locals.
1 and 2.
I'd like to spend more time with you.
And maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone.
So this I'm sorry guys, it's just a generic farming game.
Plus,
With everything
taking
that farming
advantage
games
of
have.
Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks
Not the
a
greedy
breeze.
recruits. KTSU Switch 2, these games look great and fun, but you can see the visuals are suffering.
The winds of change are coming, and your new
Yeah,
life on
like,
the farm
they have been
begins
for a
when
while, right? But like,
Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar
I don't think-
launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
I don't think you should expect much of the Switch 2 either, man, as far as visuals.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next,
I'm good. You guys like
please
farming
take a
games?
look at this.
Chat? It's never. I tried Harvestella. I think that was the only farming game I actually tried. That's about it. Frick. There we go. There we go, chat. Okay. No need to riot anymore. Hell yeah.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Dude, that gives me so much nostalgia.
Here,
You know,
Samus finds a verdant
how they
jungle
zoomed in into
with
her,
a
dude.
colossal
Holy
tree in its
shit,
center.
that's so much nostalgia. I was not expecting this. How were you not expecting this? Every single person in the whole
In order
fucking
to
world came to
survive
watch just this.
and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly
Oh, I know.
transported
To the
to.
bank.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Who makes a guy spin Grand Bazaar? Because it was so timeless. I literally just asked the chat if they like farming games.
She's not
Because of
alone,
Story
though.
of Seasons.
Abhorrent alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
I tried. I tried farming games, man. Tried Animal Crossing, tried Harvestella. It's not for me. It looks like it plays so much just like, you know, the old Primes, man.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted
The movement
mysterious
that you
and
see there,
ancient
dude.
powers.
That's right, they so goddamn much.
Abilities.
Psychic abilities? What the
These
fuck?
powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers
This is the
bestowed
fourth
on
Prime, yeah,
Samus?
MP4. That's so funny, dude. Controlling the trajectory of the beam, that's really new. That's cool. It's a good new mechanic for the puzzle parts.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time.
Oh, so something called her there.
To weave a new tale.
I thought there was a directive. Bar of her mind. Forsaken. That was not a bad look, man. Oh, there you go. Got more. Oh, new suit, chat. Oh, that looks slick. Oh, shit. Samus went psychic
Looks like
Pokemon,
even
dude.
More challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
That's awesome, dude.
Okay, let's move on to some
The
more
red suit got
headlines.
me. No, it looked really slick.
ready to
It's fine.
stir up
This is what I expected for them to show from Metroid Prime 4. To be honest, I didn't expect anything more than this.
There was a drab coffee
I do
shop
wish it
that
looked better, you know.
transformed into a magical potion cafe.
But I think they did the best
As
they could.
newest potion
As they always
of
do.
the Cursed Cafe. You'll
Maybe except for
craft
Pokemon.
concoctions for Disney villains
Is what it is.
and get to know them in
Check
a
it out, it's
new
Captain
light.
Hook, chat.
Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous
Mel,
visitors,
Story of Seasons,
including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wild,
Harvest Moon,
wicked
man.
creations.
She couldn't put it on.
The potions you make can influence each
Not
customer's
Disney.
storylines,
Not Disney.
leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney
Yes!
Films' Cursed Cafe.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a
launches
remake.
on Nintendo Switch later today.
It is funny, man. Every
Summon
single...
a spellbinding adventure.
Just the Switch is like the farming simulator home, right? Every single
Welcome
Nintendo
to
Direct, you're
Witchbrook
gonna have a
College,
new
where students strive
farming
to
game.
master
Every
the
single one.
magical arts.
It's like the best
During
console to
class,
buy if you like
use
farming
magic
games. It's
circles
crazy.
to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced
this, Hogwarts
techniques
Simulator?
to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
It is.
There's also plenty to do
It's
outside
really
of
cute, though.
class. Hang out with friends at their homes.
That's a pretty home. Damn.
Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
Dude,
Or
that guy
use
looked like the
spells
Pokemon
you've learned
Gen
to
4 main
craft
character.
and sell original
Lucas.
items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
You can make magic together, chat.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond.
Are we gonna go and never reach it?
Are you ready for a spellbinding journey?
But I guess that's the point, right?
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
なんかlocalized Bokujo Monogatari had a beef with Marvelous, so they stopped working together. Then Marvelous straight up stole
arcade games await.
That must have cost them a pretty money. Pretty penny.
A mysterious deity.
Or they just no, it makes sense. But then they just they just called it Story of Seasons in the West.
Where nightmares and wonder collide.
Yeah, it's because like you Lego shit. That's really cool. I didn't know they changed the name of the thing.
World. Can you uncover the secrets the
Natsume stole the name, so they had to change it to Story of Seasons. Yeah,
Life of
makes sense.
launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade
Gradius, let's
shoot 'em
go.
up games from across the series.
Like I'm okay
include
with what we got, man. I
Gradius,
thought the Metroid Prime 4,
Salamander,
it was exactly what I was expecting.
Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3.
Looks like more MP4. Like it's more Metroid.
Salamander 2.
Right.
Some titles come with multiple versions.
I'm good. I'm good with that.
Ones from different regions and launch years.
Hollow Knight retired the previous game.
Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Wait, is Silksong confirmed?
Gradius Origins.
Oh, Shovel
launches
Knight.
on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later
It's been a while
today
since I've seen Shovel
on
Knight, right?
Nintendo eShop.
But I think the
Battle to the beat.
the company for Shovel Knight, yeah, Club Games, right? I think they were making something new.
Buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards.
I was gonna say just look a little bit like
More
WarioWare.
musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more
Ooh,
DLC
Pizza Tower
in the
guy.
future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo
Oh, dude, walking
Switch
around looked funny.
later
It
today.
did. But I was, I don't know, man. Not really
Let's see
interested, but
what's in store?
let's see what is this fucking cinema mode?
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
No way, dude.
There are stores galore.
They had it. I never knew
Sunglasses
this.
at the eyewear shop.
They had a whole Tamagotchi thing
Polished
still
pearly
going?
whites solo or with a friend at
Bro,
the dentist.
I thought Tamagotchi
And
died in
arranged
1998.
plates at the afternoon tea shop.
You're telling me they had a whole
12
Tamagotchi
wonderful
series
stores need
still
your
ongoing?
help.
What the f-
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and
Who
upgrade each
knew?
shop.
Chat. Who freaking knew?
In doing so, you'll get to meet more
Tamagotchi died in
Tamagotchi,
1999.
making
What are
the
you talking
town
about?
livelier than before. With over 100 new
That's crazy.
and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when
I guess Tamagotchi still
Plaza
exists?
launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
To modern free? Dude, did you know? Like, is this an upcoming games preview? Yeah, this is the Nintendo Direct just for games that we're gonna get in the future. Like Legends ZA right now. Okay, let me shut the fuck up. Let's see this a little bit.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA.
Wait,
a
no,
new
about
title in
Tamagotchi,
the
dude?
Pokemon series.
I heard
You'll begin
there are
your adventure
emulators
by
online
choosing
to
one
emulate
great
like the
partner Pokemon.
late 90s Tamagotchis, man. I actually wanted to try that
Setting
again.
is this metropolis.
Pretty sure no one knows what Tamagotchis are anymore. Yeah, that's I completely agree.
Games.
It was just
Lumio
really
City.
surprising to me that they have this whole series
To
still
make it
going on.
easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the
The
Pokemon
walls are
and
cheap.
people of Lumio City.
Yeah, they are. But that was a given, right?
Scattered all over
Let's
town
call
are
them
wild zones.
Low
These areas are
resolution
special
sprites,
environments where
right?
wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
But yeah, man, after they
You
put
can
in the
catch
Zelda
Pokemon
64 tree in Gen 9, bro, I think that was Gen 8, actually.
But they might be
Hey guys, you know,
hostile.
iGame, what the fuck,
you
bro?
sense
We
trouble,
live the best time. Like,
head to
dude, yeah, that's
safety.
exactly it, Amaro. Welcome to chat, by the
There
way.
are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too.
That's really hype. I really
Some of
didn't think
them
that the
can
I
even be
series did
found
well enough that it
on
would get a
rooftops.
third game, but apparently we're good.
People and Pokemon live
That is really
easygoing
hard.
lives in Lumio City.
What else you missed? Metro Prime 4.
But when night falls,
MP4, it looks good, man.
the city's aura transforms.
It didn't
Highly
look
skilled
amazing,
trainers are invited to participate in a
but
tournament,
it's what I was expecting for Metroid Prime, you know?
the ZA Royale.
And the new Samus's new suit looks
Trainers
fucking
await
slick.
in battle zones.
New psychic mechanics in Metroid. Yeah, I think it's good. Finally
If
took
you're
them along.
spotted, they'll
Absolutely.
challenge you to battle.
I do think that MP4 probably was ready a little bit
Strike
before,
first
you know?
before being seen, and you'll land a
But-
surprise attack.
Oh,
During
shit, let's
battles,
go.
Using a super effective move at the right moment is key.
They give a date? No. No.
And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can
female
power up
Pokemon.
even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Yeah, sure, give me
Trainers who
something
reach
to
the
grind.
top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your
Ooh,
adventure?
Luke. Let's go.
Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Mechanics of the game
In
looks
Lumio
cool.
City, where
It
the
does
game
look like they
set,
did some
the
new
world
stuff with
transforms
the
between
Legends.
day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover.
The Legends of
Please
Mechanics, I
be on
guess.
the lookout for more information in the future.
But like every time I see this game,
Please
man,
take a look
I
at
think like
this.
I just have to play it to make an informed decision about it, right?
Hello there.
Not a decision about buying, but a decision about if I think
The
it's good or
game
not.
you're about to see.
There
Doesn't
should be a
have very
Pokemon
epic
Escape from
story.
Tarkov. I do
But
think
what
that
it
would be
does
funny,
have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
but the
You wanna see?
computer sound and Crush
Just
Watch.
press the
Welcome,
button
Pluto.
to jump through the ring.
I was gonna tell you guys, like, I do think an Escape from Tarkov Pokemon game would be fun, but I feel like the mechanics in these scavenger survival games that you just lose
sounds
everything when you
easy.
die or whatever is
But the
it's
timing
not
is super
friendly
tricky.
towards the casual audience that really likes Pokemon, you know.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
So I just think they wouldn't do it. What is this, Rhythm Heaven? It looks like it, yes. Well, it doesn't really look like Rhythm Heaven, but it seems to be Rhythm Heaven.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
I don't care about it, but not many people do. It's really popular. All these press the right button at the right time. You run me because it's set in the brothers for the first time. Wait, what? Always press right bottom of the right moment. I think it was, yeah, because it said it wrote it for the first time. Wait, no, you're not saying...
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven
You can't be
series.
saying Like a Dragon brought rhythm games for the first time. Come
Rhythm
on.
Heaven Groove.
It is Rhythm Heaven, by the way.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music
Yeah,
produced
'cause the
by
17
renowned
turn-based
Japanese
RPGs
musician
are-
Tsunku.
Like a Dragon that good. No, I'm
What
talking
kinds
about
of
the
rhythms
Pokemon
do
new
you feel
mechanics.
here? We hope you're looking forward to it.
I don't think I understand
we
what
have
you like.
news
Press
about the
right
use
bottom of the
digital games on your
right
system.
moment.
Please take a look.
Press right bottom of the right moment.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring
God, this
Mario in
is
this
so cheap.
Nintendo
Jesus
Switch
Christ,
system,
chat.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
No way.
Well, here's what we came up with.
No way.
Introducing the virtual game card.
Press card to name it, text protector set. Dude, that's Super
In the
Mario
future,
RPG
virtual
1996.
game cards can be used for digital games.
It's Super Mario RPG 1996,
When
man.
purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game
I
card,
do.
allowing you to play that
Holy
title.
shit, man. This is awesome.
Your
Really? Of
digital
course, yeah.
games will be lined up
Pressing
as
pressing a
virtual
button
game
as an
cards
action
on
command in a
dedicated
turn-based
management
RPG to defend. Yeah.
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Holy shit. Chat.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
This is huge.
Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
Nintendo is doing
With
this?
virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which
You
games you
see
play
this,
on the
chat?
two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Yeah, sure.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local
This
wireless
is a
when you want to lend a
great
game.
step in the right direction,
Choose the
chat.
title you're lending,
Switches from mode
And
switch
who
to
you're
switch 2 is
lending
easy.
to.
Should be, man. It's amazing. It is.
and you're done. They can now play on their own.
Because here's the
system.
thing. You're probably going to have to have the
You can
same
only
Nintendo
lend one
account
game at a time
on
to a
two
particular
switches
person.
that you want to,
Games
like,
can be lent out
trade
for 2 weeks,
cartridges to,
after
right?
which they will
I get that.
automatically return to you. Making digital games
Yeah, but
even
you can make a
easier to
Nintendo
use.
family with your friends, bro. Who
Virtual game
who gives a
cards.
shit? Dude, this is great.
The virtual game
It's still
card
not the
feature
perfect
lets you
thing of
swap
having, like,
games
a-
between Nintendo Switch systems.
Like, it's not the same as having a digital cartridge, right? Because you have this family
feature
bullshit
is
going on.
planned to be added via a system update in late April.
But
Let's
it's
take
a
a look
really
at
good step in the
more
right direction.
Nintendo Switch
But it only
games.
works with a limited number of games. That'd be funny. That would be funny. I don't think so, man. I'm willing to give Nintendo the benefit of the doubt here on this one, because they already put the family restriction in there, anyways. You know. I assume that means you still can play the game on multiple switches at the same time. No, you can't. Because yeah, no, you're right on that. Because like it kind of showed that when you take the cartridge from one switch to the other, it disappears on the switch A and it only appears on switch B. So no, you can't. Yeah, it is emulating like a physical one. So like, if you do want to like lend your cartridges to people you like, or you want to sell the cartridge or whatever, like just buy the physical one. Because with the digital one, like you're never gonna be able to sell it. You're never gonna be able to like actually give to someone to stay with it like for months or whatever. Right? I get that they're putting these things in, like, oh, you can only lend it to people of your family, Nintendo family thing,
Uncover history once
and
more.
it only can stay with them like 15 days, and then it goes back to you,
HD
right?
remaster of Saga
I get
Frontier
it.
2 is
I get why they do it.
Nintendo
They're really
Switch.
Nintendo's really afraid of
Leave
piracy,
the
man.
Royal Air
Which is funny
and
because
will be
the Switch was the
explored.
easiest freaking
Two heroes,
emulatable
spades and
console everywhere,
legacies
anyways.
will
Right.
intertwine across generations in this epic
I'm willing to look on the
RPG.
bright side on this one, on the positive side, and say like it's a good step in the right direction, right?
Experience the original
And it's crazy
story,
to me that Nintendo
along
is the
with
one that's
brand
doing
new
this.
events that expand the vibrant world
Right.
of Sondale.
If you would tell me, like, K2, do you think who's gonna try to do like
Plus,
a
team up with more
digital
characters in battle
emulation of physical media
and transfer stats
first,
to allies
right? Is it
through
gonna be
the
Sony? Is it gonna
parameter
be
inheritance
like
system.
Microsoft? Is it gonna be Nintendo?
After finishing
The
main
last-
story, you can test your
The
mettle in
last
mud
possible
against even
company
more
I think would
powerful
ever try to do
bosses.
anything like
What
this would be
mysteries
Nintendo.
will you uncover through the ages?
I've had bad experiences with
Saga
Nintendo,
Frontier
and
2 remastered
their
launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
not obsession, but their paranoia with, you know, yeah,
Monumental
with
adventures
piracy
await.
and the fact that you can share digital software, right?
Embark on peaceful journeys across
So,
the
and that's
series
what I
of
mean, right?
beautiful
Like, I don't think
puzzle
it's the
games.
perfect way. I don't think
Wander
it's the way that
through
it should be,
isometric
which is
worlds filled with
honestly,
stunning
it should just
landscapes
be
to
exactly
manipulate,
like a physical
optical
cartridge, right?
illusions to discover,
Like,
and
let's say you have a CD
mystifying
key and you
secrets
can
to
put that CD key in
unfold.
any game, in any console
In
you want,
Monument Valley,
and give it to
lead the
anybody you want,
silent
right?
Princess Ida in her quest for
Even if
forgiveness
you're willing to
while
delete that CD key
outsmarting
from your
the
console, but you
enigmatic
can give it
crow
to someone
people.
and just have that person have it,
Different
right?
journey awaits in Monument Valley
But I
2.
do think it's a very good
Guide
step
Ro in her
in
adventure
the right
through
direction. I
motherhood
think this is
as
awesome.
she and her child
I'm sorry I'm not talking
unlock
about the game, but this is
secrets of the
this is
sacred
big, right?
geometry.
Japanese culture, yeah.
Both games contain all
I
their
agree.
additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th.
Extremely weird parents and judges probably
Pre-orders
are very
begin
strict.
later
Mhm.
today on Nintendo
No, absolutely.
eShop. And help Noor on her journey
Monument
to
Valley looks
restore
very
the
love those
world's
games.
light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail.
Kinda
on
looks like
Nintendo
Journey.
Switch this
You know Journey?
summer.
Well, it doesn't look as good as Journey, but kind of like the characters in.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's
I was gonna
series
say,
is driving
is this
onto
Hot Shots
Nintendo
Golf?
Switch.
Hot Shots Golf was a Sony IP though, wasn't
Time
it?
your button press
Am I right?
just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins.
Man, that's a cute character, dude.
Side spins.
Look at the guy with the
and
beard.
other special shots
Just the guy with the beard on the left.
in the single-player challenge mode.
The guy had a beard.
Compete in
Dude,
tournaments
check it out.
and
That's
face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer.
bro. You can kind of have a boss beard. I kind of like that.
In wacky golf, your
that
shots can
Pokemon
get
Go?
pulled into holes.
Bro, Hot Shot
or
Tennis is like my
obstacles
childhood, one of my
might
favorite
fall.
PS2 games
It's
ever.
golf that's not quite
Hot Shot
par for the
Tennis.
course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway
Check out the
together
beard guys
locally
rapping.
or in online play.
I never
So
knew they
just
had a Hot
relax
Shot Tennis.
and
It's really
get
cool
ready
though.
to tee off.
Yeah, like I'm
Everybody's golf,
pretty
Hot
sure Hot
Shots
Shots
lands
Hot
on
Shots Golf
Nintendo
was a
Switch this
Sony
year.
thing, right? Oh shit, Marvel?
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight
Chat.
against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15.
Oh, it's a beat 'em up.
including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can
Man,
mix
they
and
have a
match
lot of
variety
characters.
heroes
Like
for an
Nova,
amazing array of
Probably Captain
possibilities.
Marvel, Wolverine.
And swap between your team
Spider-Man,
of 2 at
Venom?
any time. Take advantage of your team's
Storm?
strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Chat, this doesn't look bad.
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe.
This does not
begins
look
when
bad.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Oh my god, it's in December?
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
It looks awesome. It does,
You'll
but like
battle as a tag team of different superheroes.
December?
Is our last game announcement.
I hate this kind of game. You don't like beat 'em ups? I loved beat 'em ups when I was a kid, man. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. Holy shit. I did play the X-Men one when I was a kid too, but I barely remember that. I want to get into the Capcom Arcade Collection though. Oh, there you go. Was this Mitomo too? Silksong? No!
How
Fucking
refreshing.
it. No, chat. I'm the first guy to talk shit on Nintendo for doing stuff that I even wanted to do. But Tomodachi Life. Okay.
Living the dream.
Yeah. There you go. Tomodachi Life is crazy. Yeah. Wait. Bro, who gives a shit? Tomodachi Life 2? Yeah. Oh my fucking god.
Did you want to talk?
Not anymore. Oh, she was dreaming.
Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream.
Yeah, no shit.
The first new entry in the series.
Metro Prime
in
3DS
over
fans
10
are happy
years.
today. I'm happy.
In the
I got
trailer,
Metroid.
We saw Mii characters
Metroid looks
living
good.
on an island out at sea.
There's some Mii game shit.
What kinds
It
of
is a
interactions
Mii
do you
game
think
shit.
they'll have?
It is exactly that.
We hope you're looking forward to it.
Exactly what it is. Did they forget Animal Crossing exists?
Thank you for watching today's
Probably.
Nintendo Direct so far.
It was
Our
funny.
Final announcement
Ooh,
is
okay.
something a little different that's not a game.
What the fuck?
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Mr. Miyamoto-san!
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Shigeru Miyamoto desu!
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
So that's
Since
started a different
2011,
series? Really?
Nintendo Direct has delivered
But you still make
Nintendo
Mii's,
games
right? It's funny.
directly to you.
Directly to
And
you!
now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Miyamoto-san? Lol. I think it's a
Thank
movie.
you all very much.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on
Miami
the
to San
concept
Nani.
of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
Nintendo Today.
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every
He's getting
day.
out. Unfortunately, Nintendo will die when this guy dies. Greedy shareholders will destroy it.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd,
I hate how I feel the same way, man.
news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily
The thing is that
and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
I really
Nintendo
trust
Today will be
Koizumi.
available to download on smart
I really do.
devices later today.
I really do. And in some
Anyone
aspects,
with a Nintendo account can
I
use
feel
the
like
app, so
Nintendo's
please
creative
try it out.
direction was a little bit tightened by Miyamoto.
That's all I have to share.
I think he's a
I
legend,
hope you enjoy
right?
using Nintendo Today.
But my favorite Nintendo games, besides the Metroid series, were
That's
made by
all for
Koizumi.
Today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
So, if a guy like Koizumi, gets to be like an executive producer, as much as Miyamoto is me, then I'm not that worried. But there will be a time where Miyamoto and Koizumi are not going to be on Nintendo anymore, right? And I completely agree, man. I don't think it's going to be a great time, because it's the same thing that is happening with Western companies is going to happen then, right? But I don't know, Amro. Like, I kind of see where you're coming from, but I'm let's try to keep a positive outlook, right? I do think Koizumi's fine, right? I think Koizumi's fine. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We don't even know if Koizumi would be the one to become, like, one of the biggest faces of Nintendo at that point, right? I hope so. Right. What do you guys think? Shitty Direct? Hold on. Sorry, playing.
Hello, everyone.
Got Batman Maintenance is just here. Oh, what's up, Bruce? Yeah, what do you guys think of the Direct, bro? Before we leave. Did you actually? It's not actually first party. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. So Tomodachi Life isn't first party. I didn't know that. I poofed. Thanks for the live. Thank you, dude. Got back. I'm excited for Switch to do Curved Games Direct. Yeah, no. So I thought it was like, if we're doing like a 0 out of 10, it was like a 6 or a 7, you know? Maybe a 5 or a 6. Because, like, I thought Metroid Prime looked really good, right? For what it is, right? For a game that's definitely going to be playable on the Switch 1 and the Switch 2 also, right? So we're probably going to get like a 30 FPS on the Switch and like a 60 FPS on the Switch 2. I think the new psychic mechanic looks cool. I think the new suit looks cool. It's more Metroid Prime, right? Now it doesn't look like it's doing anything amazing or like unheard of on Metroid, but I'm gonna hold off on that opinion until I play the actual game, right? Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake look good. Remaster, I don't know if I necessarily am gonna get those. I really don't like what they did with the censoring in that game. The problem with the censorship in that game is that, like, if you just hurt the creators by not getting it right, because it's not really their fault. They have to do it or else the game isn't going to come out in the West. Best part of the new iFiles game is I didn't care much about the rest, and if the Switch won, we cast constantly holding back the industry. I feel like I have two opinions on that, right? Like, personally, me myself, I wish the Switch was a little bit more powerful, right? Even somewhere close to the Steam Deck. That's just my opinion. It's what I would want as a gamer, right? But I do think in their niche, in their market, like their target market, their target public, in the great majority of people that do want to Switch and do buy Nintendo games to play them, I feel like this is the right financial decision that they're making. You know, making the Switch very, very light, making the games very small, making the and then that holds back the software. But I really feel like the greater majority of their public audience just doesn't give a shit like we do. And it's sad because so that's what I'm saying. Like, personally, I don't like it. But from their perspective, it's probably the best financial thing to do. Then that's just capitalism, right? We can't get over that. Yeah, so we got the new UI game, right? Right here. Looks really good. Let me show it to you guys. I still need to finish the second one, Nirvana. But sorry chat. But I think it's absolutely amazing, right? It's a good thing. Imagine a Zelda game with ZCC quality. That would be insane, right? Imagine a Zelda game with, current generation quality, right? That'd be crazy. Be insane. Oh, these will be played on the Switch too? Yeah, they will. I do think some of these are gonna have special, like Metroid Prime, right? I do think some bigger games, I guess, quote unquote bigger games, are gonna have like a dedicated version for the Switch 2, right? Not just a port, if that makes sense. So it's gonna run better, it's gonna look better, yada yada, right? Yeah, but I Switch OLED should have been the Switch 2. I don't remember when it came out, right? As far as like a time for a new generation console, but yeah, sure. And it's really sad as a player because like I'm never gonna get to see a Metroid Prime, a Zelda, or something like that in a big as like a current gen software, you know. I'm trying to imagine because you never get it. Why? Because Switch 2. Yeah, it's somewhere between the PS4 and the PS5, right? So it's always going to be lagging behind as far as what the games could actually look like, right? Or development time. Another thing is the development time, right? It's already taking them like 3-4 years to make a new game for the current software, for the current hardware, right? So imagine if they did do like current generation of games, it would take them like 8 years, dude. That's PS4 Pro. Far behind a PS5. I didn't know that, yeah. Well, not like I was expecting anything different, honestly. So SMT, dude. SMT, like, looks good. as far as gameplay goes. It's just SMT with a direct detective switch twist, right? So I don't know. Yeah, really the only game that I'm shut up, Bruce. The only game that I'm like really excited about is MP4. All of everything that came out, right? Like Legend ZA, sure, that one too. Yeah. But from what I saw of Legend ZA, man, like though this game it's cool. Right? The new beam mechanics look cool, the new psychic shit looks cool. Her new suit looks freaking slick, man. Where's it at? No. I want to find the suit. There you go. Let's look this again, chat. That is slick, dude. What I miss? Samus became a psychic Pokemon. She's a psychic type now. Welcome by the AG2. You missed the whole direct, but so yeah, man. I'm excited for MP4. Legend ZA, man. I don't think it's like. Here's my take on ZA. I don't think it's doing the like. I don't think it's doing what. How do I put this? Like, I feel like Legends Arceus was insanely innovative, right, in Pokemon. I don't feel like ZA is being anywhere near as innovative as Arceus was, right? So Arceus literally rekindled my faith in the Pokemon franchise, and I'm not even kidding, right? After Generation 8, me personally, I was done with the Pokemon mainline games, right? I'm like, I guess some things you do grow out of, right? I guess some things you do not, you know, some things you just do, right? Shut the fuck up, everybody's trying to talk to me about Pokemon. So I was ready to like just stop playing Pokemon, right? At least the mainline games, right? And then like I don't know, chat. I want to play it, right? I just want to play it. We'll see what it is. We'll see how it goes. We'll see the new things that it has to offer. Like, I do like the new mechanics that they're putting in. Like, they're making it more action than anything else. This is really great, right? This thing right here in the bottom right. Instead of like you just choosing it from a menu as a turn-based system, like you just have the attack going on here right now. I still think it's gonna be kind of turn-based, but it still looks cool. For Nintendo, Arceus was a mistake. Yeah, for me, it's the only thing that's good. That's the only thing they got right. So I'm excited now, dude. I'm not as. I'm just gonna be real. Like, I'm not as excited for Pokemon ZA than I am for Metroid Prime 4. Like, come the fuck on, right? But it is cool. You never see it during gameplay though. Nintendo Arceus was a mistake. But I'm hype. So yeah, dude. Out of like everything that they showed, I liked, and I am excited for like 3 games. Cause I actually like this one. The Marvel one actually looked good, man. Werewolves for Pokemon anyway. I wouldn't say that, dude. I don't say you're too old for anything. Right? Like I always bring this up, but like I watched Digimon Adventure 1 again. And there are so many messages in that anime for like adult viewers, you know, written by adults for adults. That like I think because these IP they are made by adults, no matter how kidly, how kid friendly they try to make it, there's always something there that they put in for older fans, in one shape or another. Now sometimes they don't give a shit, right? But I do think it's different. So I think there's always something for you, and even in franchises that you loved as a kid. Now, that's how I felt with Arceus, right? I felt that Arceus, because it was a harder Pokemon game, because it was trying something new, because it was being fresh, because it was doing a lot of different things, it really felt like at least something for the older fan, You need a bloody monster fighting game for adults with romance and sex. I don't know if Pokemon needs to be that edgy to appeal to older fans. Like, I think what they're doing with Arceus was already a good direction, Like, I don't think you need to have mature themes in something to, like, explicitly mature themes in something to be, like, good for older fans, It's kind of like how I feel about Majora's Mask, right? Majora's Mask had some mature themes in it, but I guess it was still for kids. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? But Majora's Mask didn't have anything over the edge, like completely over the top edgy, But it was still 10 out of fucking 10 to me. Holds up to this day, at least the lore parts of it, Yeah. So yeah, what do you guys think? About 6 or a 7? No, sorry, a 5 or a 6 for the Direct. I really liked 3 games in it. Everything else, I'm like, okay. SMT, I think SMT looks better. Like, I think SMT is a better game than what it looked. Oh, though. The Detective SMT one. Six is good, yeah. It's kind of mid. Chat, I guess that's it. The world's very soft, that's why we need edginess more than ever. I don't know if the world is very soft right now. Maybe Twitter is. Maybe Twitter is trying to be too soft. I don't know, man. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Let's call it. Thank you guys for coming, man. You guys are the fucking best. It was cool. It was really fun. Let's came to this Direct. It's weak. Doesn't have much now. Like, I do think that the thing is, we already knew Arceus was a thing, right? Like, if Arceus was a new announcement, then it would have been a better one. But like, I guess the thing about the Direct is that, if they didn't put Metroid Prime 4 here, what the heck would they have put in, right? Like, so Metroid Prime 4 was a given. We already know that Metroid Prime 4 was a thing, right? And Arceus, same thing. Arceus, we already knew it was a thing. We got some new mechanics. We got some new battle mode gameplay. But we already knew Arceus was a thing, right? I think one of the biggest things about Directs and like company, software showcases like this is the hype of getting a new announcement, and there wasn't a single new announcement that was insanely good or that was hype like that, right? We're talking about software. The digital cartridge thing is cool though. That's kind of honestly, the digital cartridge thing is kind of a history in the making, because I think this is the first company doing this. I know CD Projekt Red had something similar to that in their launcher, right? So, and probably better, but that was kind of history in the making to me personally, right? I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, overall guys, it's always a joy to be with you here. So I guess if you ask me, the biggest sin in a presentation is not having a new game, right? a new game that's hype as frick. Right? I think that's the biggest sin. But the cars thing is nice. I think that it gives a bump to grade of 6.9. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to count that because it's something really cool, right? But I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, GOG launcher let you copy the game in any type drive and give it to anybody you want. Yeah, that's so CD Projekt Red did that, right? That's amazing. Yeah. That's really, really cool. So I think as a developer they did it first, absolutely, and it's awesome. But as like a, you know, I guess a console market, I guess Nintendo was the first to do something similar, you know. But props to CD Projekt Red, man. That's really good, and I guess props to Nintendo for trying it out, you know. But we'll see. Still funny, man. I still stand by the fact that if you gave me the decision between Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, who would do like digital software, like emulation of physical software in digital software first, I would say that Nintendo would be the last one on my mind that would actually give it a try, right? I'm glad to be wrong. But got games are always prior to day one. Well, yeah, I wonder why, right? Crazy. And that's why they put the family restrictions in and that kind of shit, right? Because you want to, you know, at least you don't want that to happen, right? Xbox Data, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and the Series X. Wait, you would like digital games that you can give your friends? I didn't know that. Oh, 360 games. Oh, okay. It's like the older games. Yeah, but like, I understand the I understand like the no, like emulating. Yeah. It's like emulating, you know. Okay. Yeah. The Nintendo does the virtual console, right? Like what I was going to say is, I understand they're afraid of like getting pirated on day one, and that's why you put like these kind of family restrictions in it, right? To be able for you to be able to like to lend game to someone or whatever. But dude, the Switch was completely emulated on PC like what, a month after it was out? So dude, like literally a month after the Switch was out, you could already play everything in the console for free. Now I'm not advocating for for emulation of current software, right? I'm not really for that. But if your games are getting pirated, like all the games are getting pirated day one to two, man. So what's the difference? I don't know. I guess the bigger public doesn't even know they can do that, doesn't know how to do that, right? So it's not a problem, yada yada, etc, etc. So it's still worth it for them to like not do a complete like, just use our software, guys, right? Just you give it to whoever the fuck you want. But it's still funny, right? And how much you guys want to bet that the Switch 2 How much you guys want to bet that the Switch 2 is just going to get emulated as fast as the Switch 1, dude? I'm starting to think they do it on purpose at this point. Like, on the outside, like, yeah, tinfoil hat, right? Like, on the outside, Nintendo has this, you know, strong front, like, oh, we are against piracy, we're going to shut you down, like, you're done, you know? but in reality, they know it's more of like an advertisement for everything they do, so they just let people do it. You just can't make money off of it, right? What's up, Sohan? Welcome to chat. Sorry you were in the stream right now. Oh, man. I feel bad for Sohan, man. They always come online exactly when the stream's gonna end. Anyway, you guys are the best, man. Thank you guys for coming. Y'all are the best. But yeah, man. So before we go, dudes, Metroid Prime 4 hype, there's no dates. Pokemon AZ hype, the ZA, there's no dates. We didn't get date for shit. Except for the Marvel game. It's coming out on holiday. Oh, God. Hope you guys liked it, man. It was okay. Thank you guys for coming. You guys always make the experience a lot better. Don't even get me started. Thank you, Sohan, man, for coming for a little bit. Thank you, Emerald, so much for coming, dude. Glad to have you here. Thank you, Bruce, my boy. Thank you, G2. Thank you, Loki. Thank you, Bob. Ooh, yeah, Bob was here. I think Bob left. Thank you, Casual. Casual's pissed. Thank you, Mel. Obrigado, Mel. Thank you, Vaughn. Spike the Hedgehog. What is it, man? Thanks for coming. Thank you, Pluto. Man, a lot of you guys came. That's awesome. Thank you, Capillaran. Capillaran was here. Let's see. Have a great run. It's us. Yeah, dude, is what it is, right? 2 games were insanely good. All the other games, I thought I was like, okay, right? I'm not really into farming. I'm not really into golf. Marvel game seems hype, but it's coming out only in holidays. The cartridge thing, biggest thing, right? Probably the biggest thing in the Direct was the cartridge thing. It was very, very unexpected. Yeah, 5, 6 out of 10. Love you guys. Okay? Stay safe. Have a good day. Have good work, good studies, or whatever the frick you do. Take care. Don't spend money on gacha games. If you do it responsibly. Dream of gacha games, not of cars. I love you guys. It's been your boy KTSU. Signing out.